Hello guys, this is Trader Sarat from Zero to Hero Trader, and today I just want to do a quick recap of my day 3 and end of week 1. So before I begin that, let me just put a disclaimer out that I'm not a financial advisor, and all these videos I'm making, I'm just sharing my own trading experience and the trades I'm taking and the setups I'm seeing. A lot of it is, just from my own experience, and some of them may be correct, some of them may not be correct. I'm not 100%. There is no 100% correct strategy that will work every single time. And you will see, like, throughout this whole, journey of me trading this small account, that I get faked out all the time. It's just like what I do next. Do I cut my losses or should I let it, give it more time? Those are the things that will come with experience, and some even then, like sometimes I will be right and sometimes I will be completely wrong. But that's just my experience. I'm just sharing that with you guys. So this is end of day 3, and as you can see, I'm just making this video on Saturday, so the future markets are actually closed. So this is just a recap of what I did yesterday. So which was March 27, 2020. Today's March 28, and I'm up $97 from yesterday, which is 4%. So I grew that account 4% yesterday. And at the end of week 1, I actually grew that account up from $1,500 to, which is $2,220. That's $720 I grew, which is around 48%. It's a crazy good week I had, but I'm not expecting this to be the norm, where I think my percentage is going to go down, and especially as I grow that account. I don't want to risk that much more capital. But one or two other things you are going to be seeing me going on in the future, which is right now I'm only trading one mini ES contract. And as right now the volatility is high also, so I'm able to capture bigger moves with one contract. But as I grow that account bigger, I would be able to take more contracts. I would be able to take 2 contracts. So for the same setup I'm doing, as long as the volatility stays the same or whatever, I would be doubling profit per trade. So you'll see how that goes. And obviously the volatility is going to slow down in the coming weeks. I'm not expecting coming days, but definitely in coming weeks, the volatility is going to slow down, and we're going to find a range which is going to be within the normal range. Before the market, those of you who are actually monitoring the market, you will see the market really moved down a lot in the last 4 weeks, and this week was kind of like a rebound back week. So rebounding, and today kind of like seemed like yesterday seemed like the market was pulling back a little bit. It wants to go to a newer low. So we'll see how that happens. Whether we're gonna next week, if we're gonna move down, we're gonna move up. At the end of the day, I'm just gonna be trading whatever the market gives me. I'm not planning to swing any contracts. Once in a while, I would be if I believe something. If I believe something strongly and I want to capture the bigger move, or I want to get out of trade where I believe that things will be happening, then yes, I will be taking swings. But it's gonna be a very calculated one. So as I mentioned earlier, end of day 3, 4% profit, $97, and at the end of week 1, 720, 48%. Now let's break down into the couple of the trades I did yesterday. I think yesterday was a crazy day. It was a Friday, so those of you who trades on Friday, it's a very hard day where things doesn't go that easy. The market's all over the place, and I got faked out a couple of times and a bad setup. So so this was a first trade I take. So during the morning time, I'm trading my regular account, so I'm not trading this one. This is more for my experimental account to grow. During the daytime, I'm actually trading my option account, my regular account, which is long positions and also the options. And a lot of time I'm in the live chat room in our Zero to Hero Discord. So those of you who are a trader or want to learn more about trading, you should definitely check out our trading room. It's a great trading community we have built. So this one I started around 1 o'clock my time. So this was just a quick $10 rip I took over here. I shorted it. Then over here you can see the uptrend, and I took it on the $40 on the VWAP rejection. So I enter over here, I exit right here. Obviously went more than that. So let me show you the VWAP. So in this chart, I don't actually have the VWAP line on, but the good thing about TradeStation is they have like this little indicator right here. You see that like V right there? So that V stands for VWAP. So I can go ahead and just know, rather than having another indicator on my chat and clouding my charts a little more. So I like to keep it simple for right now. I may be adding one or two of our custom indicators soon, but for right now I'm just trading based on the plain chart, what's it called, plain price action. So I took it, and normally my theory is a lot of time it will get a VWAP rejection. So if you want, you can read more about it, what exactly is a VWAP rejection. So a lot of time during the first time or second time, it would get a VWAP rejection, and whether that's going up or down, So I took that $40 plays, $10 here, $30 right here. Then I took another play, which is $30 on the break of this uptrend. So this uptrend was broken. It looked like weak. So as you can see, I took the short position here, and I cover right there. Obviously it's good for more, but I'm not trying to go for a huge amount of profit. And I already made $50 earlier, so this was okay. I didn't need to go for a lot more. And after that, as you can see, that's why you don't want to be greedy, because the market is all crazy and it just moved up, creating new highs. So I got over here, covered the position, $30 over here, and this was a bad trade on my part, where I was too biased that the market is going to go down because it's Friday. The market has been moving up a lot during the week, and the market looked to me, different things I was monitoring looked like it wanted to go down rather than go up. And we somewhat gapped down, a lot from Thursday. So I took a short position over here, and the market just like consolidated, just moved higher, and then finally it came down, and I got out over here around $20 profit. And I had set my target, and I just walked away to do other stuff. So I was not even monitoring all this up and down. And obviously you can see this move right here was even good for a lot more. But at the same time, I kind of messed up on that trade, because I could have captured a lot bigger move, like I could have done other opportunity. Let me show you a couple of them. I could have covered around here, when I knew it was going up, and then traded more setup. There was like right here, the break of, the uptrend around here. I could have taken that. Then even this one, this was a better move, right here. This uptrend, let me show you. So a lot of time, when you entering a trade, you can draw from here, you can draw from the previous candle, up to you, I could have captured that move right here, this breakdown of this one. Or you can even draw from here. In order for you to have actually a good trade line, you just need to connect it at least 2 points. So if and the thing is, you always want to look to the left in order to connect it, and just hope you can see like whether you're connecting from here or you're connecting from there. And this is a very bullish engulfing candle, so the momentum is definitely changing. So it changed the direction it was going down, then the momentum was killed correct, because a lot of buyers just came in and it just went squeeze higher. So you can create either way that you feel comfortable, whichever way you find more success with. And there's no one right answer when it comes to technical analysis. You can do it any way you want. But both of them, you can see the trading around, you can take the stops around here. And it was a nice move. So I did miss out on like a lot of the good plays. One, I was in front of my computer. Second, I was like a little bit biased. It worked out in my favor, and I was correct on it. But as I mentioned earlier, there might be times when I'm completely wrong, and that's going to work against me. But if I would have entered weighted right here, and if whatever, it was such a huge move. Let's say 25.90 to, let's say even we capture right here, 24.50. That's like a 50 points move. That's $250 on one mini ES contract. On a ES contract, which is 10 times bigger, that's a $2,500 move. So as I grow my capital, right now the margin requirement, I believe, is close to $3,000 per contract. So soon, I think maybe at the end of the week, I may have some enough money, maybe 2,600, or unless they lower the margin requirement, I may be able to trade two mini contract at a time. And as I grow that account more, I would be able to trade more contracts. And for each play, I can take, maybe $15, $20, whatever. Like my move has to be a lot smaller, so I can minimize my risk. But at the same time, I am putting out more capital. And in return, I would be able to capture, if I'm capturing 2 points right now, if I do the same 2 points on a 3 contract, rather than being $10, that would be $30. So that would be a quick way to grow that account as we go along. And obviously, once I grow it over whatever the requirement is at that time of one ES contract, I will be trading ES contract, which is 10 times bigger than these contract, and that's where majority of the profit is going to start coming in. Because when we get to the ES, that's where, even 1 point is equal to $50. So if I do like what couple of moves, that's right there $200. Like for on 4 points. As I showed you, that was a $50 move, 50 points move. So that's 2,500 points move. And in reality, that move is even like a lot more than that, because from the top to bottom, if you capture the whole thing, let's just say from right here, not even giving some room for the error or the margins, 25.90 to, let's say, somewhere around, let's say 29.30. That's still 60 points move. So I took that. After that, I took another short $10 rip over here and maybe $20 rip over here. And the profit I'm showing you is actually after commission. So my P&L is a lot bigger than what it is, but after they take out the commissions, I'm just sharing my profit after commission. So this is pretty much it. End of first week, and looking forward to next week to see what it holds for me. And let's see if we can get to maybe, I'm not expecting 50%. Maybe we can get it to around, another 25% or something, which might, which might be close to what, $600 or something, $550, somewhere around that range. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.